हेलो फ्रेंड्स, मेरे वीडियोस देखते रहने के लिए मेरे चैनल पर यहाँ पे सब्सक्राइब बटन पर क्लिक करें। उसके बाद ये जो बेल बटन देखते हैं आप, इस पे क्लिक करें। फिर यहाँ क्लिक करके इसको सेव कर दें, जिससे आपको नोटिफिकेशन मिलते रहेंगे मेरे नए वीडियोस देखते रहने के लिए। थैंक यू। हेलो।
Hello.
Yes, how are
Hello.
you?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, you changed your glasses.
No,
No?
do you think any change there?
Yeah, I think you are changed a little bit. I don't know.
No, I don't think I changed anything yet.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so what's new there?
Um. So today is Monday here, and the quarter is over last week, and this week is vacation, officially.
Okay.
But since I don't have any course during the quarter, and this is just regular week for me, but next week a new semester, new quarter will start, and uh, yeah, I take two courses in charge.
Okay.
Do I say correctly? I take two classes in charge
Yes.
for the next.
Or you can say I'll be the in charge. You can say I'll take the charge. I'll take the charge of the two lessons or two classes or whatever. I'll take the charge, or I'll be in charge.
Okay, I will be in charge.
Yes.
Okay, I will be in charge, or I will take the charge of two courses.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah. I will take the charge of two courses for the next quarter. And actually, yeah, I'm a third-year student now, and third-year student and fourth-year students, they are in charge of the recitation.
Okay.
Actually, so every students, if they are third-year, fourth-year students, they have to teach at least one recitation. But it is unusual to have more than one recitation during a semester. But since we don't have enough students, the one or two students should take more than one recitation. So that's why I'm taking two recitations for the next quarter. And it's going to be on Wednesday. And the first class will be in the morning, and the second one will be afternoon, so 4 p.m. So yeah, and then I have two classes, and I'm supposed to present my research on May. Yeah, at the beginning of May. So at the first week of May, and I also have my advisor today told me that I will have the proposal defense. Proposal defense. Actually, that is one of official event of PhD students before graduation. So we have two big presentations, official presentations, to satisfy the graduation requirement. One of them is proposal defense of our research.
Proposal.
Yeah, proposal defense. Yeah. So I have to present my research and have to answer all those questions of professors. So that is defense. So my advisor told me that I'm gonna have the proposal defense at the first week of May. So I have two presentations at the beginning of May. Yeah.
So do you think are these going to be the big events for you in your learning career or in your PhD career?
Yeah. So officially, the final defense will be the event of graduation. So once I pass the final defense, I officially graduate. But before that, I have the preliminary defense, which we call the proposal defense. So that's what I'm gonna do at the beginning of May. Yeah. So I have to present my research for about 1.5 hours, and I also have to submit my writing, the manuscript of my research. So yeah, I think until the May, yeah, I have to do all those requirements. Yeah. And also I will prepare for my presentation with you. Yeah.
So you'll take next 1 or 2 years to complete your PhD.
Yeah. But actually, what I expected before I joined this program, I'm gonna do the proposal defense 2017, and the graduation will be maybe in 2018. That's what I expected. But usually, PhD students at my department, they they have the proposal defense right before the graduation. So yeah, I thought I'm gonna do the proposal defense in 2017, but it is a little earlier than that. So I was surprised when I heard my advisor telling me.
Okay. So today we are just going to talk about general things and topics and all.
Yeah, general topic.
Or is there anything you want to discuss with me?
Maybe we can use the TED talk. Have you heard about TED, the presentation? We can watch the several presentations through the website. Actually, that is international organization. So they invite lots of the celebrities or CEO or professors. I mean, they invited lots of people, entertainer or entrepreneur, yeah, and so on. And then they present their own story before audience, and this company record their presentation, and they just put their clips on their website. Yeah. So TED, the TED. So they provide all those transcript actually. So I thought, yeah, it would be useful to read those transcript, and with that content we can talk regarding the story or presentation. Yeah. So okay, I will give you the link. Okay. here. Can you see the
Yes,
video?
yes.
If you push the when you push the play button, you can see the transcript button at the right side of
Transcription
the,
I can see.
transcription.
Is this the video? A man is there waving his hand.
Right. Yeah.
Is this the video?
Yeah, it is the video, but we can stop the video and we can read the transcript.
Okay, then it's okay.
Yeah.
Transcript, yes. Today's computers are so amazing that we fail to notice. This one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then, okay, let me read first sentence. So, today's computers are so amazing that we fail to notice how terrible they really are. I'd like to talk to you today about this problem and how we can fix it with new science.
Neuroscience.
Neuroscience.
Neuroscience means related to brain.
Brain. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Neuro means brain, right?
Yeah, neuro means related to your brain.
Okay.
Brain, like neurosurgery, means the surgery in your brain.
Okay.
A neuroscience means the science related to your brain.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so first I'd like to take you back to a frosty night in Harlem in 2011 that had a profound impact on me. I was sitting in a dive bar outside of Columbia University. What is dive bar?
Dive bar. Sitting in a dive. Dive, I think it may be on the side of some swimming pool or like that.
Oh, okay. Maybe the fountain or
yes,
the swimming pool,
yes,
dive bar.
Yeah.
Okay. Where I studied computer science and neuroscience. And I was having this great conversation with a fellow student about the power of holograms to one day replace computers. Okay, so actually, is it right grammar to have adjective between to and replace?
I think something is wrong.
Something wrong, right?
Yes. This conversation with the fellow student about the power of holograms to one day.
So right grammar is to replace computers one day, right?
Yes.
Okay, but sometimes they use this kind of the expression. So for example, today my advisor told me when I say verb and objective, and I put the less at the end of the sentence.
What was the sentence?
So the sentence was people stigmatize a certain thing less. That's what I told.
This is wrong.
No. I mean, I thought it is correct. I mean, the people stigmatize this product
Once again,
less.
people.
Yeah, people stigmatize.
Once again, people.
Stereotype or stigmatize.
I'm not getting. Can you write?
Yeah, stigmatize. It is something related to stereotype. So people.
Once again. Repeat the sentence.
The sentence is people stigmatize. For example, maybe black people in the U.S. Maybe white people stigmatize black people less. So
okay. I think it's okay.
Yeah, I put less at the beginning of the sentence, but the advisor said that to make the sentence more clear,
Yes, you should use
I
it
can,
at the end.
yeah, but yeah, he said it is correct to say that people less stigmatize black people. So I was, yeah, I felt awkward. I mean, the grammatically it is wrong, right? But in a practical English, yeah, people use that kind of sentence. So it was interesting. Uh, okay, then, and just as we were getting to the best part of the conversation, of course, his phone lights up, and he pulls it towards himself, and he looks down, and he starts typing. What is he pulls it towards himself?
Once again, let me read it. And just as we were getting to the best part of the conversation, of course, his phone lights up. Oh, means and he pulls it towards himself. Means he pick up his phone, his smartphone.
Okay.
And
Pick up his phone.
Yes, he pulls it towards himself. Means like means I just show you. Means just suppose it lights up. Means somebody is calling me. Then I pulls it up towards myself.
Okay.
Like this, and I start typing.
Okay.
Like this.
Pulls it towards himself. So he approached the phone toward himself, right?
Yes, yes.
Can I say?
Yes. Approach is means wrong. Means approach means you are approaching.
Okay, yeah.
But you are pulling it towards you.
Okay. Pulling it towards me. Okay. And sometimes people use toward instead of towards.
Towards means suppose I'm coming towards you.
Yeah, I know the meaning of toward, but sometimes people use without s, toward, without s.
No. You have towards.
Really? Always it is towards?
Yes, because this is the correct word.
Okay. But sometimes I see the toward without s.
Really?
Yeah. For example, attitude toward black people.
Actually, towards, it is a kind of preposition,
Yeah, preposition.
So I don't think there is hardly any difference.
Okay. So or towards it.
Toward means actually when you use it like towards means something is in progress. Something is in progress.
Okay.
Yeah. So there is hardly any difference, I think. But towards is very common.
I see. Okay. Okay, so he looks down and he starts typing. And then he forces his eyeballs back up to mine. And he goes, "Keep going, I'm with you." But of course his eyes were glazed over and moment was dead. What is his eyes were glazed over?
Yes. Means actually, he forces his eyeball back to mine. And he goes. Means when he was just, when he starts typing, he glazed his eyes towards me. And
glazed toward the phone, right?
Yes, and glazed over. It is written there. And his eyes were glazed over. Glaze means staring someone carefully.
Yes, stare, right?
Yeah, like glazed. Glaze means stare. Stare.
Yeah.
You know, stare.
Stare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So his eyes were glazed over, means he didn't look at me.
Yeah. He looked at you, and then around, over, all.
Look around.
Yes. Glazed over.
Okay, so over means around.
Yes. Or
That
on
means.
you and then all around.
Okay.
Yeah.
But why is it?
And but the movement was dead, means actually his attention was not towards you.
Okay.
His attention was there in his phone.
I see. I
So
see.
that's why he's saying the movement was dead. Movement was dead means.
Yeah, but why the glazed over is the passive? His eyes were glazed over. People usually glaze something, glaze over, glaze
Eyes.
around.
His eyes. What is the sentence?
His eyes were glazed over.
Yes, you think it is passive.
Yeah, it's passive, right?
Yes. It is actually, idiom.
Idiom, okay.
Yeah, it's idiom, and the meaning of it is to be covered over. What I should say, glaze over. When I hear all, my eyes glazed over.
My eyes were glazed over.
My eyes were glazed over when I means actually you can say it is a kind of something.
So I can't see, he can't see anything, right?
Glazed over.
Okay.
Over means actually he was some kind of, means he was feeling tired, you can say.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course his eyes were glazed over and the movement was
So
dead.
So it means he looked at me in a way that he lose his attention.
Yes.
Okay. Glazed over. Okay, that is interesting expression. His eyes were glazed over. And meanwhile, across the bar, I noticed another student holding his phone, this time towards a group. He was swiping through pictures on Instagram, and these kids were laughing hysterically. And that dichotomy between how crappy I was feeling and how happy they were feeling about the same technology really got me thinking. Yeah. And actually, get me thinking means make me thinking, right? Made me thinking.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, people often use that expression, get. I mean, at the beginning of the class, people say, let's get it started. Let's get started.
Yes.
It is,
Yes. People
it is not, let's get it started, right? Without it.
Yeah, you are right. Let's get started.
Without it?
Yeah, without it they speak it and it's very common.
Okay, let's get started without it, right?
Yes.
Okay, then how about at the end of the class? Let's get end or something. Let's get done. Let's get it done. Some people say that let's get it done.
Yeah.
No?
Means let's get it done means come on, let's finish it.
Let's get it done.
Yeah.
But why not? Let's get it started.
Let's get it started. If you can speak it, no problem.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
want to speak, but in short form, actually, it is silent. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
say.
right.
Let's get started.
Okay. Okay.
But if
Let's
you
get
want to use it, it
Mhm.
may be little longer, and
Mhm.
it's not wrong at all. If you say, let's get it started,
Okay.
no problem.
Okay. I see. And which one is correct between it makes me boring or it gets me boring?
It gets me.
Yeah, it gets me boring or it makes me boring. Which one is correct?
I think, in my opinion, if you use make, is far
Huh?
better.
Okay.
It makes me, actually, when you use it is little formal. It is
Which
formal.
one?
It makes me boring. It is
Okay.
formal English, good English.
Okay.
But when you use it gets me boring,
Uh,
it is very casual language,
okay.
common
Okay.
language,
I see.
like official language and casual language. When you talk about like me, if you speak formal English, it makes me boring.
Okay.
It gets
Makes
me
me.
boring. It's casual.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. All right then. And the more I thought about it,
Once again.
uh, the,
Yes. Okay.
the more I thought of it, the more I realized it was clearly not the digital information that was the bad guy here.
Mm-hmm.
It was simply the display position that was separating me from my friend, and
Mm-hmm.
that was binding those keys together.
Mm.
Okay. The next sentence, the next paragraph is, see, they were connected around something,
Mm.
just like our ancestors who evolved their social cognitions,
Mm-hmm.
telling stories around the campfire.
Mm.
And that's exactly what tools should do, I think. They should extend our bodies. And I think computers today are doing quite the opposite.
Mm.
Whether you are sending an email to your wife, or you are composing a simple symphony, or just
Consoling.
consoling a friend, you are composing a symphony. What is consoling?
Consoling.
Consoling.
Consoling means, suppose somebody is in trouble.
Okay.
You console, okay, no problem, everything will be all right, and all like that. So means you are
Console.
consoling someone.
Okay. Consoling someone.
Hmm.
So, I see. Consoling a friend.
Hmm.
You are doing it in pretty much the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You are hunched over these rectangles. Hunched.
This
You
is
are
also
hunched.
this is also an idiom.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Hunched over.
Hunch over these rectangles.
Oh, really? That
Yes.
is idiom. Whole
Yes.
sentence. What is
Yes.
hunched over on these rectangles?
Means hunched over means you are talking about something
A hunch
particular.
over is something about talking about something.
Yeah, talking about something uh, important.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hunch over. You are hunched. But that is passive tense, right? Passive, hunched over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, this is, sometimes the verb, we use them as they look like passive, but they are not actually passive.
Oh,
Because
really?
sometimes, I say, I am tired.
I see, I see.
I am tired. But
Mhm.
it doesn't mean it's a passive sentence.
Right, right, right.
I am tired means I have less energy to do anything. Yes.
Oh, okay. So hunched over always used as passive tense.
Yes, hunched. Yes.
Oh, really? So I'm
Like
hunched over.
one more example I tell you. Like you say, I am drenched. I am drenched.
Drenched.
Yes, you understand?
Is it I am tired?
No. This is not I am tired. This is I am drenched. Means when you go outside and it rains
Yeah.
and you are wet.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
I see. I'm drenched.
Yeah. Means you are covered with rainy water.
Covered with rainy water.
Yes. You are covered. Means
Ah, okay.
you are wet. Completely wet.
Completely wet.
Yeah.
The covered with raining water, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So, hunched over. So, for example, can I say, I was hunched over uh, important story.
Yeah, you are hunched over these rectangles, fumbling with buttons and means and more rectangles. And I think this is wrong way. Actually, you are
Wrong way?
hunched over these. Hunch means actually you are stick to something important. But here the meaning is different. You know, after reading the complete sentence, what sense
Okay.
we got? You are hunched over these rectangles, fumbling with buttons. You understand fumbling
Fumbling, just
means
okay. Fumbling.
you are doing useless things. Means you
Okay.
are fumbling with your buttons like that. You fumble means you fumbling.
Fumble. The
Fumble
okay.
means uh, doing here fumbling means
Okay.
doing useless activities.
Okay. Fumbling with button.
Fumbling with buttons means it is not important.
Okay.
Or this
Fumbling with buttons.
yes. So the meaning is different here. Means you are housed over these rectangles, fumbling with buttons, and
Many
means more rectangles and more rectangles means you are doing all the
useless
useless
things.
activities.
So,
I mean, the
huh?
writer here, he wants to tell you that when you use computer or when you are sending an email to your wife, to your or you are composing a symphony or just consoling a friend, you means you are just doing the things which are not very important. He wants to say that.
Yeah.
And I think this is the wrong way. I think we can start using a much more natural machines.
Yeah. And I think this is the wrong way.
Yes.
I think we can start using a much more natural machine.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I'm confused with the meaning of hunched over, actually. Maybe I will take a look at later on the
House
internet.
over again means it's not
I
very
mean,
clear.
is it always the hunched over these expressions is the idiom always with each word like hunched over? I mean, I thought I can say I'm hunched over something.
Haunching, just wait for a moment. Actually, that word is used for computer. Means if you use computer whole day or you sit at a computer for a long time, then it is sad. You know?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, hunched over. All
Or
right.
hounced over.
I mean, you said hunched over is talking about, right?
Hunched over
maybe
means,
different.
just wait
Yeah.
for a moment. I want to
Okay.
give you something here.
Okay. So hunched over is used always used along with rectangles.
No. It doesn't mean that. It is not used with rectangles. Hunch is already a verb.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Hunch portion.
Hunch.
The meaning of hunch over, I just tell you. Hunch means actually round one's back by bending forward and drawing the shoulders forward. I tell you here, this is.
Yeah, actually, quite difficult word.
This is this, you know.
Okay. Hunched over, round one's back by bending forward and drawing the shoulders forward. Hunch forward. Change posture. That is physical meaning, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hunch over.
Hunched over. All right.
Bending forward. Bending like when you sit on the computer, you sit like that, and you bring your shoulders forward like this.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hunched over.
Hunched over. Ah, okay. So it is physically you are hunched over these rectangulars. Rectangulars means computer.
No, rectangles. You know rectangles.
So it can be computer or cell phones.
Anything.
Right?
Yeah, rectangles means your computer's screen is in the form of rectangle. In the shape of rectangle. This is also in the shape of rectangles.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. And now I understand.
Yeah.
So we are hunched over computers.
Yes,
or
rectangles
phones.
means it may be your smartphone, it may be a computer or like that, it may be your tablet, like this.
Yeah. Yeah, so fumbling with buttons and menus. Fumbling with. So, yeah, now I understand. I see. And I think this is the wrong way. I think we can start using a much more natural machine. We should use machines that bring our work back into the world. Bring our work back into the world. We should use machines that use the principles of neuroscience to extend our senses versus going against them. Okay, now it just so happens that I have such a machine here. It's called the Meta 2. Let's try it out. Try it out. Yeah. Now in front of me right now, I can see the audience and I can see my very hands. And in 3, 2, 1, we are going to see an immersive hologram appear. A very realistic hologram appear in front of me. Of our very glasses I'm wearing on my head. I'm wearing on my head right now. And of course, this could be anything that we are shopping for or learning from. And I can use my hands to very nicely kind of move it around with fine control. And I think Iron Man would be proud. We are going to come back to this in just a bit. Yeah. Interesting, right? Okay, so now if you are anything like me, your mind is already reeling with the possibilities of what we can do with this kind of technology. So let's look at a few. What is if you are anything like me? What means?
Yeah, if you are anything means if you are anything like me. Means if I have got these many characteristics, and if you have got even a single one of my characteristics in you, getting my point?
Okay. Okay, so if you are anything like me.
Means if you are 1% of me.
Okay. If you are anything like me. Okay. You are anything like me. So if you are similar with me.
Yes, similar to me or like that.
Okay.
Your mind is already reeling with the possibilities.
Reeling with. What is reeling?
Reeling means reeling in what should you say here? Already reeling with the possibilities means you are just experiencing some possibilities or just thinking of the possibilities.
Okay, you
reeling means actually you are just experiencing, or just you can say reeling. I tell you here. Reel. It's noun here. Reel of idioms. Say, write, produce. Actually, to bind on a reel as thread, yarn. Reel, you understand? I tell you here the meaning.
Yeah.
It's reel, you know. You know something around and a thread is reel over it.
Yeah, thread.
Thread is reeled over something round, you know.
Yeah.
So reel means actually
so it's working, right? Working,
you can say, or
your mind is already working with the possibility of what we can do with these kind of
reeling with the possibilities means you are just feeling the possibilities. Means suppose I see something or I read something and I after reading I think, oh, some possibilities are there. Means I find some possibilities in that. I reel with the possibilities. Means I can cope up with that. I can find some possibilities there to do something. Actually, reel is a verb.
Yeah, reel is a verb.
Reel means rounding thread to something. Reel means to round thread to something like that.
Yeah. So intuitively, it is working, right? Running. Running or
rounding. Yes.
Running.
Yes.
Rounding or
reeling.
Working.
Reel, you know, reel. Thread reel.
Yeah, thread reel.
Yes.
Reel.
The same thing is here, but reel, it has some different meaning here. Reeling with the possibilities.
Okay, reeling with possibility.
Yes.
Reeling with possibility. Reeling with possibility. Okay. So real means thinking or something like that, right?
Thinking, experiencing, feeling,
Okay.
like this.
Okay. Okay. So my mom is architect.
Yes.
So naturally, the first thing I imagined was laying out a building in 3D space instead of having to use these 2D floor plans. What is layout?
Layout, civil engineers. Civil engineers,
Yeah.
the engineers who build buildings. But before the building is constructed, they have a drawing on piece of paper.
Okay.
So that drawing is called layout.
Drawing.
Yes.
Layout.
The drawing of the building, that building will be constructed in that way, that way, that way.
Okay.
So this
drawing.
is the drawing on the paper.
I see. So
this
can
is
I say
called
layout means planning?
layout means planning done by civil engineers. Layout.
Oh, okay.
It's a drawing.
Drawing, okay.
It's a drawing of building.
I see. Drawing of building.
Yes.
Okay. So she's actually touching graphics right now and selecting an interior decor. This was all shot through a GoPro through our very glasses. And this next use case is very personal to me. It's Professor Adam Ghazali's glass brain project, courtesy of UCSF. Okay, just a second. Courtesy.
Courtesy, courtesy.
Courtesy or courtesy?
No, courtesy.
Okay. Courtesy, right?
Courtesy.
Courtesy.
Yeah.
Courtesy.
I tell you the pronunciation. It's
Okay.
It's very funny. Courtesy.
Courtesy. Courtesy.
Yeah, this is the pronunciation.
Okay.
Courtesy.
Courtesy.
Yeah.
So courtesy means kindness, right?
Courtesy means a kind of behavior.
Behavior.
A kind of good behavior.
Okay, kind of
Suppose
good behavior.
I come to you. Suppose I come to visit you to your place, and when I come inside, and you don't ask me even to have a glass of water or a cup of tea. You ask me something. What would you like to have? It is your first visit to my house. What would you like to have? A cup of coffee, tea, or something? It's courtesy.
Courtesy, okay.
Yeah, means
that is
you have courtesy to welcome a guest or welcome a friend.
Okay.
So courtesy means a kind of behavior.
Kind of behavior.
Yes, good behavior, and it is expected everywhere.
Okay. How is it different from hospitality?
Hospitality is, for suppose hospitality, it has the same meaning, but courtesy is little
personal, more personal.
No, I tell you here. Hospitality means when you welcome a guest, it is hospitality.
Okay.
But courtesy, you should have courtesy with even unknown people.
Okay.
Suppose you are going on the road. You see a blind man. He wants to cross the road. So it is your courtesy to help that blind man to cross the road.
Okay.
Actually, if you don't help him, no problem. Nobody is going to blame you. Nobody is going to ask you why you don't help that blind man to cross the road. But if you stop there, you help that blind man to cross the road, it's your courtesy.
Okay, courtesy.
So courtesy means you have that behavior with everyone.
Okay, courtesy.
But hospitality means with your guest. with your
Okay.
friends, with your
Okay.
relatives. But
Okay.
courtesy, you should have courtesy with
Bro.
everyone and anyone around you.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Courtesy and hospitality. Okay. So, as a neuroscience student, I would always fantasize about the ability to learn and memorize these complex brain structures with an actual machine, where I could touch and play with the various brain structures. Now, what you are singing is called augmented reality. But to me, it's part of a much more important story. A story of how we can begin to extend our bodies with digital devices instead of the other way around. How about but to me?
Yeah, but to me, now what you are seeing is called augmented reality. But to me means for me.
For me.
Yes, but to me means for me.
Okay. But why for me?
You are seeing is called what
Okay,
you are
okay.
watching or observing here is
Okay.
called augmented reality. But to me means
But for me.
but for me, but there is no
Okay.
there is no need to write for me. Oh, but but to me is equal to for me.
Oh, really?
Yes,
You mean for means both words, but to?
but to me or for me.
Okay. Interesting. I haven't seen this word before. But to me equal for me. Okay. Is it usual sentence? Usual expression?
Actually, it is used here because the first sentence is just opposite of what is means. Suppose I give you here an example. You want to okay. It's very important for you to learn English, or it is very good, or it is very important for you to learn Japanese. But to me, it's not very important.
Okay. So but to me equals to but for me.
But to me is equal to for me.
Okay. But the meaning includes some kind of the opposite,
Yes,
right?
yes, definitely. That time we use but.
Okay, okay.
But if the meaning are always same, then don't use but to me.
Okay.
It's like I say, you like tea, or you love to visit that country. Then again and again, you love to visit China, you love to visit Korea, whatever. You love to visit US again and again.
Okay.
But to me, it's not very important.
Okay. Okay.
Like
I
because
got it.
because something is important for you, but for me it is not very important, right?
Something is important for you, but to me, it's not important. Okay. I see.
You
Okay,
you
and
you you like to study. You like to study, suppose, social science.
okay.
For me, science is important. I'm not using here but to me.
Okay. For me.
For me, mathematics is important. But when opposite, but to me.
But to me.
Okay, now it
Oh,
is
interesting.
almost over.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, we can use such a I mean, this kind of strategy
Yeah, it's okay,
to
no
talk.
problem.
Yeah.
It's very actually interesting
Mhm.
to discuss the new things sometimes.
Yeah. Mhm.
It is good to improve.
Yeah.
So that is really very nice.
Yeah.
So see you again.
Yeah. Okay.
When next Tuesday?
Yeah. Next Tuesday, same time.
Okay, I must note it down. 13th. That would be 29th.
Okay.
29th, Tuesday.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. See you again on Tuesday.
Yeah. See you. Have a great week.
Thank you. Same to you.
Yeah. Bye bye.